Welcome back to Watch Fox News at 10. Hurricane Arthur has come and gone. In fact, you're looking at video from earlier today at Carolina Beach, North Carolina, where we started to see a little bit of that storm surge working its way in along the pier there. Some decent waves as well, as you saw just before the commercial break. This is a surfer's dream, no matter how crazy it may be to go out on those waves. I'm not going to lie, I would actually probably want to try that once if I knew I could be okay. Let's talk about what's happening now, and we still have Arthur impacting parts of the Midlands, or rather the Palmetto State. In fact, the SkyWatch weather app, a great tool to have as you head to the beach for your 4th of July. Weather's going to be fantastic, but we'll zoom it out and let's go on and take it full screen so you can see what I'm talking about. We can continue to track the effects of Arthur. Now, yes, Arthur is over North Carolina right now. It's posing a problem there, and we still have some of the outer cloud bands from this storm, but all in all, it looks like things are clearing out, right? Well, not necessarily the case. We're going to be dealing with everything from choppy waves out there. So if you're a fisherman, you go out on those small fishing boats. We do have small craft advisories that will go until midnight tonight, likely extended tomorrow. We'll also likely be dealing with some rip current warnings tomorrow. So please keep that in mind if you are heading into any of our beaches, Charleston, Hilton Head, Beaufort, up towards the Myrtle Beach area. Wherever you may be going, we just want you to be safe and be mindful of the fact that we do have still some of the effects of Arthur. Now, looking at the temperatures nationally, we have, well, mild conditions. 70s out there right now. We've got some moisture in the atmosphere, so it's pretty humid. 70 in Nashville to R77 in Columbia, 80s along the Gulf Coast. And as we work our way up the eastern seaboard, temperatures in the 70s. Arthur will continue to impact the eastern seaboard as we roll through the next 24 hours. It's going to be riding along a frontal boundary that behind that cold front, temperatures are, again, upper 60s and lower 70s. Now, as far as the current information with this storm, it is still indeed a hurricane, winds of 100 miles per hour, so it's a strong, or rather weak now, Category 2 hurricane, and the particular path of this storm continues to push it out to sea, courtesy of that frontal boundary that I just talked about, helping to steer it more to the northeast and away from U.S. soil. So North Carolina looks to be the hardest hit area where they should see landfall in the next couple of hours, especially in the Outer Banks, before Arthur continues to not be a direct threat towards the coastal area. Now, this is only now the 3rd day of July, so definitely want to keep in mind that it's very early in the season. Typically this time of year, we see the most development of tropical weather in the Gulf of Mexico. That was not the case with Arthur. The second location that we see a lot of development is usually the Caribbean Sea. Not the case with Arthur. The third location in the Atlantic. This was the case with Arthur. It was an area of low pressure on Friday, this past Friday, moved through the Palmetto State into the Atlantic, hung out a few days, got organized, became a tropical storm, now a hurricane, and now it's working its way to the northeast. So we still have ample time left in this 2014 hurricane season before we really begin to see things heating up. The peak months are August and September, specifically September 10th is the peak day climatologically that we see the most hurricanes. Future watch over the next 24 hours continues to push Arthur to the north. Clouds will clear. We're looking at great weather tomorrow, drier air punching in, and that will be the case throughout the southeast as we roll through the 4th of July. As far as the forecast here tonight, clouds gradually clearing, 73 up to 92 tomorrow. Maybe you're leaving the Midlands and heading to one of our beaches. Well, we'll start the tour in Hilton Head, where I'm looking for quite a bit of sunshine. Temperatures in the 80s. We'll see, again, pleasant conditions. The same for Charleston. A few more clouds down there for a mostly sunny sky, low 90s. Still some of the outer cloud bands, though, for Myrtle Beach, where we top out in the 80s. Your 7-day planner, 92 officially tomorrow for the 4th of July. And if you are planning to head out and watch any of the 4th of July festivities, a lot of those fireworks shows starting after sunset around 9 o'clock, 82 degrees, perfect firework watching weather. And then we're going to see temperatures through the holiday weekend in the 90s. Humidity, it'll be there, it just won't be overly bad. It won't be until later next week we'll really watch for any potential for showers. But Arthur doing exactly as we said last night. A few showers for us here and there. Our coast, just some heavy rain, some rip currents.
We can
and
take
it's
it.
gone.
Just
so
got to be careful.
Gonna be a great weekend.
Be careful if you're going to go in that water.
Absolutely.
So 92, I can deal with that, Henry.
That was just for you.
Henry wins the prize. All right, thank you. We'll come on.